Oh. The fuck? Barry's got hot in here. I was like, Jesus Christ. What's he got? I don't know. Oh. Oh. Pippin. Alright, my name is Brittany here. Welcome back to my channel. We like what's got my channel in a couple of weeks with that notification. I'll put in the link.
https://youtube.com/@BrittonWords1996
Damn.
C equals QWMYG74 BLED70FS.
And I got Face of Thunder. Good you know. Record. Thunder's 99. Playing at home. Let's get it. Hall of Fame.
And a look behind the curtain here.
Part of the post out 2 days ago. Got away from coming up. Came up. Friday. We're back. We lost. Dang. That's not what I said. This motherfucker. These people pop up peace. The forward.
Yeah, I love
When
to see skilled bigs
we're good.
down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Edwards.
Like that. Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta lock it. I gotta lock in.
By Oklahoma City, moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors. Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Brent, there can't be any question. Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Just 5 on the clock.
No.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Great. The winning person on the line right here on Hall of Fame. Let's go.
Clock at 2. Here's Dort.
No way.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And
Let's go.
slams it in.
2-2.
Can't
Let's
talk
go.
enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to
The
that
three.
entire sequence.
Top of the key, Hartenstein.
That's all.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
How?
Gets
Okay,
it
we
from
go.
downtown.
Mom, sleep. My bad.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
How about how?
Maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Bro,
Outside, Edwards.
you boxing me like this, yo. Nothing up, bro.
Shoots over Dort. Nice defense
Huh.
from Dort.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
We're gonna lose.
There's the 3.
That's all.
A putback. Great
Grab the-
positioning on the putback.
That is really good work
The
there.
fuck? Why are
on
we
the
not getting
offensive glass.
bored?
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping
Bro.
SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David.
That's all.
James with some nice D.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive
Let's go.
effort.
Finally. Down 3. Down 4.
Tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
No threes.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout.
What y'all calling time for on this dude up 3, my nigga? We just want to call timeout. Fuck.
They
Oh.
can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the
Good
foul
ball.
called on
Fuck.
Edwards.
No.
That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Nope.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around.
Okay, I got you blocked.
Clock at 6.
Good help.
By Len.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and
How did I
still be a
miss that?
factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass to Holmgren.
This 2K.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander.
He can make them. Good take it layup. I can't make my shit.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing
Hall of Fame, bro.
himself to
I'm
get
like, play the
rattled.
Hall of Fame. Yo.
Edwards against Dort. Edwards inside.
Good.
And
Thank you.
contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free
Thank you.
throws here.
Someone to give.
And a few teams so far, Brent, with a surprisingly rough start to the season.
Might be our
This
first
is
loss in
really
the
where the
season.
staff gets tested, Kevin. You know that your team
9-6,
has
down
been
3.
put
Let's go.
together
Let's go.
for specific reasons. Those reasons aren't yet playing out. So coaching staffs have to keep these players confident. They have to keep them working on the ultimate goal to improve things. And at some point, given an 82-game schedule, there could be a breakthrough and the team can get very hot very quickly.
Williams in the post.
D.
Looking on James. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The drive by Doncic.
Let's go.
And the assist
Down
goes
one.
to James.
Down 1. Let's go.
Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to
For three.
get where he wants to go.
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins.
What is Lou Dort defense? Bro. No way, bro. Okay, bet.
Now Wallace. Outside Williams. Back to Wallace. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wiggins from outside.
Let's go.
Rebound the Lakers. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18
Let's go. Let's get the lead right here.
Fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up the streak.
Let's go.
Gotta love the pressure.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good.
Checked in. And
Good D.
again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Edwards passes to Len.
Pass it.
Out left to the wing. Wallace against Edwards. Over Wallace.
Bro, I should hit that, yo. Bro.
Edwards can't hit. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the San Antonio Spurs. The Thunder with another miss. Rebound by Williams.
I'm stuck in this game, bro. That's all.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers.
We're blowing this lead. Let's go. Let's go. Let's focus right here. Let's lock in right here. Let's go.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense?
Let's go. Turn on. Let's go.
That goes up.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that
they're
being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Alex Caruso out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the 2. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings.
A 3.
That's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Hachimura the pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma.
Why are you passing right there?
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Pass to Wallace. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. It's all knotted up.
That's pretty much not how they wanted to end the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
That's on me.
With the steal.
That's on me.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic. For Oklahoma City, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had
oh my God, Caruso.
Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Oh.
Wallace up on top. This one for three.
No way.
Hits the three-point bomb. Wallace has got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Open. Let's go. Got two.
Was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting
to
show signs of life.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout.
Let's go.
Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein.
No way.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Edwards
defending.
Good D.
Not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Yep.
And one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Big lead right
One thing we've seen these days
one.
is three-point variance.
Let's go.
Can you explain?
Let's go.
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's
Not
not?
playing good
That's
games,
basically
boys.
what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, is when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. High
Let's go.
arcing shot.
Good D.
Almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a
Let's
miss.
go.
That kind of
22-19.
not
Let's go.
wasted.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all
Three.
yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his
That's off.
teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like
Oh
to
my
have fun,
God,
so
it's gonna get a
sometimes
board.
I just
We're
try
taking
some
one.
new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Edwards looking it
I'm gonna
over.
back him in.
Shoots over Dort. Edwards, no good.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway
my.
there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Dort a screen on Edwards. Pass to Dort. Caruso up top. James covering.
That's off.
Dort misses.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Edwards inside. Defended by Caruso. Edwards,
Let's go.
That's good.
Finally.
After that ragged first quarter,
Jesus.
getting some momentum, some confidence.
God.
Nice flow.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in.
Go to the Hall of Fame, bro.
Jalen Williams comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
For three.
Caruso against Edwards. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Back to Holmgren. Crafty move. And the
Bro, we got that goal. Out 1, 2, 4, 2, 3.
Sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Here's Edwards. And that one hits back iron.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's stolen by Hachimura. LeBron trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Dort. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Edwards. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Edwards drops them both. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible
rookie right now, yo. What are we doing?
I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. There's the triple. It's
Bro.
rebounded by Hartenstein. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Dort. Edwards against Wallace. 6 to
Over
shoot.
there.
Here's Hartenstein. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Over Doncic. Oh, and he beat it.
They just do that, Kevin. They just did it.
I'm gonna break my fucking controller. I can't make it get to the fadeaway. He can make up for the Dodgers, yo.
Great way to end the quarter there.
This
Team
is one of the fucking Hall of
And
Fame,
that'll do it for
yo.
the first half. A competitive
Hold
game
it.
so far. Oklahoma City out in front, up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And
we'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
Under 60 with
The
the
way
one
they've
team. Oh, wow.
melded together as a team
Please with the
has been
team, yo.
impressive. And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And that concludes.
Fuck cameras, yo. I'm gonna get the game over with, bruh. Word.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here is Edwards. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Edwards is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Len in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a one-point game. Dort wide open. Sinks the triple. Dort's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Thunder.
If you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Edwards against Dort. Shoots a fader. Basket. Good.
Finally. Down to 38-28. Let's go.
Oklahoma City shooting a meager 37% for the game. Williams finds Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous Alexander. Williams against James. The jump hook. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. Edwards.
Get this shit in here, bro.
Shoots the 3.
Another ball.
With another miss.
Fucking Dort.
The Thunder with the lead.
Oh.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Doncic against Gilgeous Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Gilgeous Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Edwards against Dort. Fades back.
That's all.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Hey, then guard by Dort.
Outside.
Oh.
Right side, Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander throws it down.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Here's Edwards, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And let's
Let's take a look now at the numbers for Hachimura. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. And he's an elite factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guy. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. LeBron James, number 1. Jalen Williams, 4th.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
I don't think in terms of offense there can be any more potent group of players in the league. Having one of them on the wing means having someone that can carry a team offensively for extended periods of time whenever necessary.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Here's Len. And
let's go 32.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Hartenstein. Front past the arc. Dort.
The D.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here's Edwards. Well placed.
Let's go. That one. 34.
Edwards got 27.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
When he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Edwards into the lane.
Let's go.
And Edwards.
That one. 36.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside Williams. 1:56 left in the third. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort fires the 3. That shot, no good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go.
Good lead right here.
Hey, guys, what do you think about
that? Please keep the lead. Just stop to keep the lead. Let's go.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Wallace kicks to Williams. Caruso sets the screen for Williams. Rebound the Lakers. Land's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards with it. And
let's go. 40-37. Let's go.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
For 3.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Wiggins, a screen on Doncic. Doncic against Wallace. Outside Williams. Jump shot is good that time.
I think he wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Second chance shot. And
let's go. 4-2-3-9. Let's go.
Land's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Williams. Launches a three. The rebound by James.
Indeed.
LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards can't hit. Here's Wiggins. And no good in the last second attempt this time.
He'll get a double in the fourth quarter. He'll get a fourth quarter anywhere so we get a double. Let's go.
Lead by 3. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Alex Caruso. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous Alexander. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Williams at the center position. It's Edwards on the wing.
Corner.
Gilgeous Alexander covering.
Bro.
Edwards, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
For the 3. And there's
let's go, finally, to the shoot. 4-4 now, let's go. Finally with the 3.
For Los Angeles. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the wing, Williams. Here's Wallace. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
45-41.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team
what was the help right there?
Coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that
let's
has
go.
interest
Let's go. Take it over.
Right now,
let's go. Point instinct.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full.
Let them earn it. Let them take it. Come on.
Edwards with the block.
Good D. Oh, look.
Doncic with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Pass to Hachimura. Yes, and it's
let's go.
Picking up the assist.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Doncic outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Let's go. Put 3 for the 1. Let's go.
Just over 2.5
about the process, about the result. We're going to the dub.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 5.
Hard to cheat the screw right there. Let's make it 3 for the 4.
Alexander's got 19 points.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Bro.
Out to Doncic. Here's Hachimura. Here is Edwards. James wide open. And
let's go.
For the Lakers.
Let's do 44. Let's go. Let's go.
The bad end of this run. Just not doing the job on that defensive backboard.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And a new crew getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Let's go.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. Now his tone was pretty serious. He said,
let's go. For game 44. Let's go.
Prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance.
Lynn, how you can give away arrow out there?
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing
to
give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who is
let's go. 6-47. Full court press for what? Full court press for what?
Just leave it at NBA champs.
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Out to Doncic. Off target from outside.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And they're trailing by 11. Outside, Dort. Holmgren in the high post. LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, and what will turn out to be a win here.
Couldn't touch it to Mars.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of
2-49. Let's go.
Shots fell their way.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what it is.
It's a Hall of Fame, bro. Hall of Fame. Bill him on Hall of Fame in the fourth quarter.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case at the offensive end. He was just devastating.
Blowing him out, Hall.
And it's good off the back rim and in.
Ain't worried.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Edwards can't hit. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Over Edwards.
That's a 44 point get this deal, though.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the 3 fly. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
Doing good. No losses yet. Might go 8-2-0. Let's see. There we go. 8-2-0. See who we're facing in the first round. Of course, the Thunder. Damn it. See. Let's get it. Let's go. Playoff time.
Round one.
After a long journey through the taking a look at the Lakers, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. The small forward. In transition. Finished off the break.
Let's go.
First of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Edwards.
That's off.
Shot, no good. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Let's play back out.
Williams against James. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Back to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What was the hell right there?
Three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And here's Edwards outside.
Of course.
Stein pulls it in.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey. Dort.
Regard it.
And the layup is good.
Clearly, Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Edwards for three. Again.
Bro.
And the miss by Edwards.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Hartenstein finds Williams.
That's all.
The three-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And here's Edwards outside. Finally gets one.
Let's go. Finally. Talk him. 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up.
There we go.
With Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork and he stays on balance.
Oh, 2. Let's go.
It's going to take a team effort defensively.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
3.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout.
No,
he wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Let's go.
So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. And it's
Let's go. The D.
To the paint. Here's Lynn. And
let's go.
It goes.
Now 5. 4.
Off a beautiful setup.
A brilliant dunk. And he
3.
hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Here's Doncic.
Doncic's a great passer, terrific offensive player, but that time,
Billy, it's easy who out there, Doncic.
From his defense.
Williams passes to Dort. And here is Williams. That's to Holmgren. And here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Back to Holmgren. James against Williams.
That's all. The D.
Nothing falling for them right now. Los Angeles leading by 6. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane.
Let's go. 14-5. Let's go.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so
3.
far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
If you see yourself on the screen and you know what to do, show us your move.
So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins comes in for Holmgren, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dort.
Let's go.
Williams finds Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To win the drought.
That's all. Get deep.
Pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Edwards, a pass to Doncic. That one
Let's
drops
go.
for him.
16 fouls. Let's go.
They're really working the paint now.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter here.
The threes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball.
You guys stay watching.
Without a bucket.
Let's go.
And so he draws the
foul.
foul. Headed to the line.
Look
to
right in
shoot
front of
there.
my
That one on Doncic.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
15-7.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades and shoots. And the
Let's go.
Lakers take on two more.
18-7.
Absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Caruso. And
Fuck it,
that one
out.
Stuffed right through.
59. Let's go.
And what an aggressive
They're
move
trying to
to
get
the
close.
rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a
Let's go.
teammate makes
We're back.
that
29.
kind of finish.
Let's go. Let's go.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Let's go.
Williams.
Three.
Following the score by Los Angeles. Wiggins outside. Takes
That's
a
all.
three. Doncic grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 11.
Good D. Go with it.
Here's Hachimura.
And one.
And they're going to
Let's
count
go.
that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a
Put that forward there,
three-point
Rudy.
play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point
29.
blank
Let's go.
range. Can't happen.
Let's
And
go.
it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. Pass to Wallace. Wiggins outside. Edwards against Caruso. Driving in. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Great
Let's go.
timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards,
Let's go.
that's good.
Let's go.
Edwards has got 14 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Hachimura against Holmgren. Fires the three. And no good. There it goes! It's a
Full court. 27. Let's go.
Oh, showing some moxie. Nailing a huge
Let's go.
Hail Mary.
Hey, like, buddy.
And
Let's
so
go.
it's
Like,
the
buddy.
Los Angeles
Go in for
Lakers
quick counter.
looking
Let's get
in
quick counter.
total control with
Let's go.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've
The
really been
threes.
pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Aaron Wiggins out there with Holmgren. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Cason Wallace.
That's all.
And it's Williams in at the
D.
center position.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Shot is
Let's
good
go.
by
13-11.
Edwards.
Let's go.
16 points for him.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Let's go. The threes.
Caruso penetrating.
That's all.
Some
The D.
solid defense from Edwards.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need
Look,
against him.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And the
Let's go.
Lakers hit again
Can't guard me.
from
The 3
deep.
to 11. Can't guard me.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Caruso.
The
And
D.
denied. He sends it right off the glass. Lynn passes to Edwards. Let's go with a three.
Oof.
Russo grabs the board. The Thunder have got none of their first three shots to fall so far in the second.
Not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his...
Right back, though. Right back, though. Break for 13. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Go.
For Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Wiggins, and it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Outside, Williams. Caruso outside.
That's all.
Nails it.
Oh, hold on. Come on now.
Caruso's got 5 points now in the quarter.
But
boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And here's Edwards outside. It falls.
Let's go.
Now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
30-16.
This
Let's go.
defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Not 3-3.
Dort outside. The 3 from Holmgren.
That's all.
It's rebounded
Good
by
D.
Los Angeles.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big...
Go with LeBron. Let's go. 40-16. Let's go.
Show us some power.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. Is truly
On three.
one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Outside, Williams for 3. And Holmgren with the basket.
I keep
on the
shoot
assist from
open.
Williams.
4-19.
Holmgren's got 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Out to Hachimura from deep. Fires
Let's go.
the triple.
This is a foul worker. He's so. We'll take it.
To knock down the
Let's go.
answer 3, but Rui was ready to get it done.
On 3.
Pass to Williams. Now Dort. Launches it.
That's all.
Hachimura
D.
with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range.
Let's go.
It's a three-pointer.
What's it, 19?
But you got to get out on that, or Luka gonna cook you.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter.
So 3.
Outside, Williams. Here's Holmgren.
I wouldn't have still for back.
Bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And you
For
like
6 and 1.
the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes.
Let's go.
Edwards.
8 and 1. Let's go.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean,
3.
every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Let's go.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. To the inside.
Good D, LeBron.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots. Folks.
Go with it. Let's go. 52-1.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pass to Williams. Inside.
Squad.
Dort outside. Takes a three. The Lakers with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
For three.
Here's Holmgren. Back to Williams. It's stolen by James. Here's Doncic. Oh, not wasting any time.
24-21.
Shot and hitting it.
Let's go.
Doncic has got 11.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And here's Caruso outside. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Edwards for three.
That's all.
Gets the three to fall.
Edwards
has got 31.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Holmgren. Give him 8. 5 to shoot. A deep three.
That's all.
Len pulls it in. Len's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, and he knocked down the buzzer beater.
Let's go.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game 1 and a big lead right now for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Seems like they can't miss, just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. And that's a wrap-up.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues.
Oh, boy. All right, let's get the third quarter started. Let's go.
The Thunder shooting 36% for the game. Not great. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Edwards. And it's Lin in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone
Bro, how you looking block you like that?
And a little bit more.
Pass Pass to Williams. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lynn is good.
6-24.
He's got 7.
And just totally relentless. Only
For threes.
increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
That's all.
Short shot is good.
Alright, get on that.
Afraid to shoot.
16-27.
Become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Dort. Can't go, bro.
Edwards against Dort. Shoots a fadeaway. And the Lakers
Let's go.
tack on 2 more.
It's 4:27.
From the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when
For
you
threes.
knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And he got the whistle
Oof,
on the
good
way
foul.
up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
Second free throw,
Voila.
no good. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Doncic, an
Let's go. 6-6-26. 6-6-28. Let's go.
Points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get
For 3
attacked.
I
3.
think they
Let's
got to
go.
ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Hartenstein with a screen on Hachimura. Here's Holmgren.
That's all.
Rebound
The
by
D.
the Lakers. Len's got 8 rebounds in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only
Bro.
1 of 4.
No way.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Dort against Edwards with the drive.
Free throw. Let's go.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Free throw good, Edwards. And good on the second.
6-8-28. Let's go.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Williams.
For 3 stay on
Now
it.
here's Hartenstein. He's scoreless. Now here's Dort. Clock at 6. From deep, Holmgren. LeBron with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've
Let's go.
their will and
7-8. Let's go.
control on the glass.
Even though he's a little older now, wow,
For threes.
LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of
Good
bounds
effort,
to the
LeBron.
Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go.
That's all.
Buries the jump shot.
Oh. Okay, Shay. 7-30. Still down ball 40 though. That's still down ball 40.
He's got 38. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And
Let's go. 72-30. Let's go.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that
For
too.
threes.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down.
That's all.
They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Grab it. The
No
D.
matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Let's go.
Slams it in.
4:30.
Now,
Let's
I know
go.
he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him
For
ladder
threes.
climbing.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That's all.
Guys, this hasn't been his
Good
quarter. I
D.
mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And he
Let's
banks
go.
in the layup.
6:30.
He's got 10 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
3
4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Hartenstein. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
We'll live with that.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Edwards for 3. And again
Let's go.
for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to
Another
devastating
2.
effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. James
But
with a
still.
steal. And they're on the break. And Edwards
Let's go.
bucket.
Let's go. Let's go.
Edwards
Not winning this with home. No.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. Caruso against Edwards, 14 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it's
1 good. 1 through 4.
You got to be able to shoot fast in the league, so it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Edwards for 3. Good.
Let's go.
Another from 3.
4 through 4.
Talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock.
Good D.
Able to get that one. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Let's go.
Slams it
3, 6, 3, 4. Let's go.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Edwards against Caruso. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Caruso.
That's all.
Chimura with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
8, 3, 4.
Shot is good.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
Going into the court there. Let's go out there. Get the dub. Let's go.
One sweep one after another.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it,
let's get it.
He can do it and does it well.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. 2 Jalen Williams out there for.
Let's go. 9, 3, 4.
At the 3, and Jalen with an eye at the 5. Alex Caruso is out there
for 3.
with Dort, and it's Wiggins in at the 4. Williams with the screen.
That's off.
Off target with the 3. Williams has gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. James passes to Hachimura. Over Williams.
Let's go.
Nails the baby.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go.
Another great assist. The offense is really
clicking
clicking
now. You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Williams a screen on Doncic. Dort against Doncic. 5 on the clock. Williams from long range. Len pulls it in. Len's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Caruso. Kicks it to Doncic. He buries it from 3.
9, 4, 3, 4.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Wiggins with a screen on Doncic. It's Dort on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Dort, the pass to Wiggins. Williams against James.
That's all.
And another miss by Oklahoma City.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there.
Good!
Let's go.
That's another bucket.
9, 3, 4. Let's go.
Coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Edwards against Dort. Oh,
let's go.
Again.
9, 36. Take garbage.
Third place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game.
Nothing is
slowing down.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going? We'll see.
Outside, Williams. Over James.
Just off
Williams
to D.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Edwards, a pass to Lynn.
Let's go. 21-36.
Their offense has been unstoppable. Just
For
firing
threes.
on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Williams from long range.
That's off.
Buries it from three.
Good D over there.
Trading
21-39.
his first three of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
And good.
Let's go.
There's another.
24-39.
Second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
Yes, just a miraculous offensive display. This
For
crowd on
threes.
the edge of their seats.
I mean, he's matched
That's
Elgin
all.
Baylor, and with Jordan's all-time record just 2 points away.
Hachimura finds Doncic.
That's for traffic.
Wiggins with a steal. Here's Williams. Rejected
The D,
by
LeBron.
James.
Let's go, throw.
LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
It's Edwards with it. And
Let's go.
one.
1-39. Let's go.
Tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Boy, he's been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been
My threes.
powerless to slow him down.
His airness with some company on that lofty perch.
To the paint. The kick out to Wiggins. Drills it from deep.
On
Wiggins
that.
got 5 points in the quarter.
1-6-4-2.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And here's Edwards outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he set a
9-4-2.
new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
Oh, a night to remember. And for those of us fortunate enough to witness it, one I'm sure we'll never forget.
Yeah, and it was way back in '86 that Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. There's the three.
No,
Hachimura with
the
a
D.
rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Let's go. Give it to the forward, LeBron. 11-4-2. Let's go.
And capturing the series momentum up front, this is a monster Game 1 win for the Lakers.
And you don't
12
usually
for
see
2.
this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same
Damn it.
energy
12,
forward and
44.
get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And as it was happening, as
Let's
it
go.
was building,
14-44.
this
Let's go.
was a monster game for Champ.
Can't whack at his team.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play.
Now let's get us on the team, bro.
To watch.
Pass to Holmgren.
She got a damn Hall of Fame.
There's
First start
53
streaming.
seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Working. With 3 baskets.
Edwards
What's up for that block?
Takes the
14
assist
for
and
6.
lays it in. Nice setup.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier
Free throw.
before the game was out of reach.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Williams misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup.
Let's go. Let's touch him for 6.
Better rhythm. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Holmgren with a screen on James. Williams misses. And here's Edwards from deep. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up from here.
Let's raise back in the Hall of Fame. I think I did. Hold on, come on. Yeah, I did. Oof. Look on my shot. Alright. Good too. Lord me say it's a 9 on a roll. Oh. Let's go.
The Western Conference.
Look at the Lakers. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown
Cool.
tonight. Great. What do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know,
Okay.
first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy.
What the hell? What
You're
the
favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
Or if they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. So here's Oklahoma City starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And Edwards drops the ball.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a short.
Close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Oh no! Before they get there early.
Tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
And Williams drops them both.
Number 2, don't fall.
And here's Edwards. About a minute played so far here in the first. Off target at the rim. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Dort. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He's for a small Hall of Fame, not 2.
Impressive vertical by Lou Dort. No doubt on that slam.
Edwards passes to Len. Shot to stop the run. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. Pass to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Dort against Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Edwards.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking. Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Fuck, what's
This
good?
guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into
Finally.
a slower pace.
Put them in there.
and
Go for it.
suddenly make
Let's
a
go.
quick move that leaves everybody
Let's
just
go.
standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Dort. And the call will be against Alex Lamb.
Let's go second foul right there, bro. Really?
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Thunder. Here is Williams. And a lot of
Right.
Jacked on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Look how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
What an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Edwards, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso.
That's off.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Number 21. Aaron Wiggins.
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing here by 8. The results in their game on Sunday left.
Finally, 12-6. Stop. Give it a chance. Stop.
Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by the Lakers. Wiggins outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams, that's for 2.
That's off.
It's
Good D.
rebounded by Doncic. Lakers shooting, and they're really going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%.
Let's go. 12-8. Down 4. Down 4. Let's go.
Creates a lot of open looks.
The Thunder leading by 4. To the left wing. Caruso finds Williams. Wiggins outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Here he goes.
That's off.
Nice D from Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Chalk up
Let's go. Down 2. Let's go.
10 points.
13.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins, that's a screen for Williams. 3-pointer.
That's all.
Rebound the Lakers. Right side, Edwards. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Launches it from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Doing good. Keep it up. Good stop. To take the lead or to tie it. Let's go.
Oklahoma City out. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
So for Oklahoma City right now.
Let's go. Top game. One top to lead. Let's go.
Out there with Holmgren. Then it's Williams. And it's Topic in at the 1.
Let's go across. On 3.
Wallace looking for an opening. From deep.
That's all.
Hits it from 3-point range.
On
the
that.
Defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Over to the left wing. And Hayes kicks to Hachimura.
That's all.
Edwards inside. Wallace on him. He
Let's go.
back on that one to
Down
give
1.
himself some room. 14 points for Champ.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
To Holmgren. Left side Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Jokic, no good.
That's an unwise shot. I'm sure coach and teammates would have preferred he swing the ball for a better
Let's go. Oh, 1, 15-15. Let's go.
And how about the incredible timing on
Let's
that
go.
alley?
He
A 3.
hammered it down. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. George, he's checked in for Topic. Wallace finds Williams. Bounce pass Wallace. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, down 1. 15-13.
He does this time and time again.
The Lakers trail.
tell you what, he earned his money on that
Free throw.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he knocks down the first one. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams has checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
18-13.
The Thunder have gone 2
Let's back
from
off
the
for
field
three.
here to open the second quarter. Outside, Dort. Caruso, a screen on Doncic. Doncic comes with the double team. Dort kicks to Williams. On the wing, Williams. He has 5. And it's blocked.
Let it go.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. On the clock, puts it up off the inbound.
That's quickness and size working in Finney-Smith's favor on the defensive end, making it very tough for the shooter to get any kind of look around him. And I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Dort passes to Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got 8.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Williams passes to Holmgren. Back to Williams.
That's all.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Probably.
Edwards drives in.
Bro.
Tries again. Pass to Hachimura. No good on the 3.
They hit down where you open.
That turned into no cover.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Now Holmgren. Back to Williams. Holmgren the screen. And the layup's good off the glass. Holmgren's got his first 2 points.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Edwards against Dort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. He throw good, Edwards. And the Thunder with some changes. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Wiggins dishes to Williams. Dort against Doncic. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Oklahoma City ball.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Clock at 4. To the inside. Wiggins.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. He throw good. Wiggins.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Wiggins, a screen on it. Inside. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Bro, how you missed that close?
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Williams from outside. Hachimura grabs the miss. Williams has got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Edwards drives in.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2.
Nobody willing to put a stop to that slam.
Yeah, a break for the defense. That was a case of stand back, watch the show, buckle up.
He saw the defense playing soft and simply used his natural gifts to take advantage.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Oh, here's Edwards. 24 points for him. Can't get it to fall. It's stolen by Edwards. There's the drive. And
Let's go.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. On 3-pointer, Wiggins. The Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's
Let's go.
Edwards.
32-6. Let's go.
Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot.
Let's go.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 4. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the 3-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They were able to hold serve in game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. That is more than enough of us.
Let's go. Let's go.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. What a game we're seeing from Chant.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out. Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Hachimura. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Unable to get that one. Good D by Holmgren. Thunder trailing by 3. Williams attacking. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as
Why
well.
do it in 1, bro?
Jalen Williams very comfortable operating out of that mid-range area.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
That's
And that
okay.
one falls for Williams. Outside Edwards. Hachimura setting the pick for Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7-6
Let's go.
wingspan.
3. Keep us going. The 4.
In his vicinity.
Let's go.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's all.
It's rebounded by
Fine.
Hayes. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards can't hit. Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Six on the shot clock. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Nice D from Doncic. Here's Edwards. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Not gonna make Marco 10 away, but he can.
Got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Fuck you, 2K.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Edwards against Dort. Edwards dishes to Hayes.
And 1. Let's go.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's the 32.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards.
I'm looking bored. 36-4.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Dort against Edwards.
Let's go. 34. Let's go.
Talk about putting some extra on
Fresh spring every time against Dort.
Over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Let's go.
There's Williams.
Let's go.
And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards, and he uses
Let's go.
the glass.
40-34. Let's go.
Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time, he is going for the finish.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Lenz checked in for Jackson Hayes. And James subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso.
That's all.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Edwards. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. It's good.
Wow, you was open.
To set it up.
40-37.
Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards passes to Lenz.
Let's go. 42-32. Let's go.
That one fires up his teammates. Lenz's passion leads to the monster dunk.
For 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Caruso. Hartenstein with it. Guarded by Lenz. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Edwards.
Let's go. 44-37. Let's go.
Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And they're beginning to just
The 3.
fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Caruso.
No way. I'm straight out.
The shot.
The D.
No good. Great D that time from Edwards. Short-range fadeaway off target. Thunder trailing by 7. Gilgeous Alexander with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. It's blocked.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Wallace in for Jalen Williams. Gilgeous Alexander against Edwards.
On the screen.
Hachimura, the screen. Pulls up on the wing. Pass to Len. Over Williams. Len kicks to Hachimura. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. Shoots over Doncic. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Gilgeous Alexander. Just 3 on the clock. And it's laid in by
Edwards. 39. Let's go.
Edwards got 8 points in the quarter. And
get his dome in fourth. So go 2 over. Let's go.
With a 7-point lead. A look at the field goal percent. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1.
Let's get it.
And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Taking a look at the Thunder. Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Alex Caruso out there with Lou Dort. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward position. Williams gets the bucket.
No way.
We're expecting that jumper to fall for Jalen Williams.
Lakers leading by 5. Len, a screen. Edwards passes to Len.
Oh my
Taken away
God.
by Williams. Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Williams. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Caruso, a screen on LeBron. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Push it for 3.
Into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Let's go. 40-3. Let's go. Up 5.
Great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
Let's go for 3.
Simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Williams, a screen on Doncic. 6 to shoot.
Let's go.
Dort against Doncic.
Let's go.
Dort
misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Edwards dishes to Doncic. And
Let's
Edwards
go.
with the stop.
4-3.
That's what he gives you. A big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. With a short break in
The
the
3.
action gives us a chance now to send it over to
Push it
David
for 3.
Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks.
Let's go. 15-3. Let's go.
Diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry.
For 3.
Hachimura with the dunk.
To the middle. Here's Dort.
That's all.
Doncic with the block. Edwards drives in. Caruso with the steal.
Fuck it, Caruso.
Pass to Dort. Wide open. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Stop.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
The first one falls. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Alex.
4-3.
Under trailing by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. And just miss after miss right now.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
No good.
Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Back to Edwards. Len sets a screen for Edwards. And the Lakers get it back. Len's shot is off. Under trailing by 13. Dort kicks to Holmgren. With the step back. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Finds himself wide open and drills it. That's 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
Yeah, if it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torch him.
Here's Dort. Beautiful feed. Monster jam.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Left side, Williams.
That's all.
Good D. Good D by James. Edwards looking it over. Hachimura with a screen on Dort. And here's Edwards from the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Outside, Dort. The 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside, Edwards. Hachimura setting the pick for Edwards. And the Lakers with another miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes!
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
And that's an intentional foul. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, looking to close it out. That one
2-0. 2-0. 2-0.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 7. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Who's now for 4th?
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first that increases their lead to 6. So both free throws are good.
Good.
It's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Time called here.
Thunder out of the tunnel.
To talk it over. They're down by 7. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Over in the corner, Williams. And the 3 off target.
Deep.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards no good. And so the Lakers take the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. LeBron, you faced a team with a lot of firepower. So what do you attribute this win to?
Man, it's a team who makes runs, and they just kept knocking down threes, kept matching us. We was trying to get some heavy hands on them, but they do a great job of pushing the pace. You got to get timely stops. You got to make timely shots.
Well, you did just enough to get the win tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for
Right. When you bring, I'm out. Subscribe.